Fox 5 News at 6 starts right now.
That's pretty scary. That's scary knowing that anyone can just walk in and there's nothing you can say or do about it.
New at 6, new gun laws about to take effect. But tonight, protection at some government buildings falls short, and parents say their children won't be protected.
Good evening. I'm Russ Spencer.
And I'm Lisa Ray. I'm glad you're here. One impact of the state's new gun rights legislation has some parents concerned. At a public facility like Atlanta City Hall, you can't bring a gun into the building.
But we have learned that same prohibition does not apply to government buildings where thousands of children play in summer camp. And Fox 5's Morse Diggs is live in downtown Atlanta tonight with more on that. Morse?
Well, there's a section of this law that just doesn't make sense to many parents and grandparents. For example, tomorrow, if I go into City Hall and I have a weapon, they'll say, hey, I may know who you are, Morse Diggs, but you can't bring that in there. I'll be turned away. But tomorrow, I could go to one of the dozens of rec centers in the city, and I could just walk right in. It's a situation city officials are rushing to fix. Buildings, there will be some levels of protection that will not change with Tuesday's installation of greater rights for gun carriers. Where there exists a security checkpoint like courts and city halls, you'll be turned away if you try to walk in with a weapon. But government officials are concerned because of what you see here. Children at play at government-run recreation centers could be left vulnerable in the eyes of many parents.
That's pretty scary. That's scary knowing that anyone can just walk in.
The reason the rec centers could remain open to someone toting a gun is because of a clause in the state law. There is no officer-manned checkpoint.
We can screen people out where we have metal detectors and such in place and a screening process, but where we have other public buildings where there is no screening process, any Joe Blow can come in there with a weapon.
This private security owner, Greg Norred, has been on the phone with City Hall giving a commitment to supply guards at the rec centers. It will be costly, but this parent of a 7-year-old camper asks, what is she paying her taxes for?
Just having the camp employees can't ensure that our children are safe from people being able to walk in the building with guns on them.
It doesn't sound right to you, does it?
No, it really doesn't sound acceptable, the whole situation.
A firearms trainer and security specialist urges everyone cool their emotions.
This new law is not going to allow us to go into places now and all of a sudden turn this into the Wild West. If these were things that were going to happen, they were things that would have happened before. Responsible gun owners, we follow the rules, we follow the laws. So changes in law that restrict us do nothing but really victimize us and put us in positions and situations where the criminals who don't follow the law have easy pickings. And
now, I've spoken to two of Mayor Reed's managers who have authority over security at all the buildings. They tell me they are working on this nonstop. They say they've also been in touch with Chief Turner, whereby they want to use some off-duty Atlanta police officers to start securing these rec centers. Again, tomorrow is the start of this. They're saying they're working as quickly as they can to get these people in place. Reporting live from downtown Atlanta, outside City Hall, I'm Morse Diggs, Fox 5 News.
Well, we know you'll stay on top of it. Morse, thanks very much.